Ah, look at me. The first day of SEGE. They grow up so fast in their little backpacks. Yeah, welcome in the SEGE 2024. Another expo of me mindlessly walking around looking for games and, well, ultimately just hanging out with friends, man. That's really why I go to these things, honestly. Expos for me, I don't know, man. I try to game hunt, but I actually just do better when I go to the local stores on the outside of these things. But dude, look at this thing's freaking gigantic, man. This is for sure the biggest expo I've ever been to. I literally, like, a couple airplanes could have been inside of this thing, so hence the clickbaity type title I used, even though views on this won't be very high, which is come to be expected on videos like this for me. But yeah, hey, look, there's the Emperor calling me out. I think, what was his name, Palpatine or something? I don't know. I'm not. He pointed at me like twice in the expo. It kind of creeped me out actually. So, or maybe he put a curse on me. I don't know. It was a kids area, and then dive into some games. You know how these go, man. Just going around looking at games. I tried to on this one. I definitely didn't show like the lines or like people or the entrance and all that crap, man. I don't know. These things, dude, are a dime a dozen. Hey, there's Pick and Preacher, the Pick and Preacher. Fan of his channel. Finally met, first time. Got him to wave. Hey, buddy. And his wife, she's also super nice. But yeah, you know, it's just wandering around. Tried to show like some real like hard to find like games or like ones that are like super rare. And then just try to zoom in on some games that are just, you know, interesting. But for the most part, man, it's just the same old, man. Just, you go to one of these and you just, I don't know, they all blur together for me. I know I'm not really selling you on expos. The last few videos I make, it seems almost like I'm not interested in them, but I am. I like going to them. I just, the big draw for me, though, like I said, is just hang out with people, see the people. This is a cool little table here. If you seen my game house tour, I like putting these little like magnets on my metal utility cabinet here to cover it up. But it's actually pretty filled up now, so I don't really know that I need any more. There's a buttload of vendors in this place. This was cool, man. Haven't seen this many gaming magazines in a while, and it was an awesome mix of everything. Just kind of thumbed through a little bit of them. And then the last stack here on this side were just music, guitar, and all that, and I thought it was pretty cool. Also with these videos too, man, like, oh yeah, it's a cool Super Mario Wonder display. There's a lot of cool displays and stuff here. With these videos too, I try not to get in people's way, you know. Like, I'm not really that hungry for footage, so I just kind of go around them or just kind of get in between them a little bit as politely as I can, because it's not the end of the world if I don't get fantastic SEGE footage for you. The sun will still come up tomorrow and life will go on. Yeah, dude, a lot of random cosplayers walking around, of course. This guy had a cool booth, and they also rescued a cat. I thought that was pretty awesome. Although I didn't get any pictures of it like everyone else, so. Huge Game Boy fan. Always looking for Game Boy games. Just certain ones, though. I don't need them all. N64. A lot of titles there. Oh yeah. And here's some I hadn't seen in a while. These Nintendo storage containers. Old Master System. Just a bunch of old systems lying around. love the long boxes, man. Sega Saturn, Sega CD, Panasonic 3DO, man. Yeah, this booth had some cool stuff for sure. Been on a hunt for some PlayStation 2 games, nothing crazy. Trying to get a copy of Ghost Hunter for the PS2. There was a copy there, he wanted $75. I've seen it for less online, so I could have probably come down if I'd brought cash. But mentally, I had moved on, so I did not get it. I did not get it at all. I actually only got a game while I was there, and I got a modded Super Famicom mini system because I'm missing that in the mini system collection of mine. So, and that's about it. I found more stuff, like I said, out in public. Yeah, there's some cool right here. There's like all these like Japanese import systems, and they had some modded PS2s. And like there was that Metal Gear Solid one on there. Yeah, you kind of see it down there, blue and white one. Man, it was really cool. Looking at a Grand Theft Auto one. Yeah, this is a really cool booth. I like to try and show the weird or different stuff, you know, like instead of seeing little. It's really hard to make these videos entertaining, honestly. I mean, most people just fast forward through most of it until they see something. They're like, oh crap, what was that? Long boxes. Yeah, there's a buttload of PS1 games. A lot of games in here. And then this is where they put the high value stuff. Nothing gets through a fishnet. Yeah, this, a lot of stuff is pretty expensive. For you collectors out there. Box N64 titles, pretty cool. Nice $300 copy of Pokemon Stadium. God, dude, it's so nuts, man. You know how many groceries I could get for $300? I'd rather eat, dude. I love video games, man. Don't get me wrong, but come on, man. At the end of the day, I just can't see myself paying that much for something. That's why we have sweet, sweet emulation for us budget folk. $250 Sega Genesis, $400 box Super Nintendo. Oh my god almighty. Yep. For most people, man, it's a car note too, man. Pay your car. I get it though. If you got the money, man, and that's what you're into, man, I'm not bagging on it. It's just not for me though. I'd rather travel, see the world, eat. Hey, Gamer Hammer. These YouTubers. Chris, Game Dad Show. Hey, it's Thor. It's Meredith and Jay and their son Victor. It was always amazing to see them. Really, really great family. Oh, look, more games. Yeah, the YouTuber situation was a little different for me. I just imagined when I walked in, they were all just going to be like at these tables, like never-ending tables. But for most of them that were guests there, they were just out in the wild, man. You kind of had to like find them or see them. It was a real Where's Waldo adventure. There wasn't that many tables for the YouTubers at this, so it was kind of different. But I ran into a bunch. I got some photos here at the end that I'll bore you with. Look at me. Look at all the people I met. So cool. Oh man, yeah, there was some rare rare titles in here. Look at that, man. $2,000 for that test cartridge. I think that's what it was. And there's Clay Fighter, and yeah, there's a couple rare ones in there. Nuts, I tell you. Some box Super Nintendo and N64 in there. These are all Nintendo ones. Love seeing that G.I. Joe for the NES in the box there, man. So cool. Krispy Kremes, if you're into that. They weren't selling those, right? Look at that, man. Earthworm Jim, dude. That's so awesome, man. The Sega CD. They get Panic Restaurant. That game's so overpriced. Shatterhand, that's my boy Gene's favorite game on NES. Caps Off Gaming, dude, he loves that game. He's got a funny story too, man. I think he bought a bootleg off Amazon. Then I think he ended up getting a regular cartridge after that. Oh yeah, and this caught my attention. I had to pan back, dude. There's the just in time for the World Championship coming out on the Switch. There's the original NES one. Flintstones, man. I know if Steve from Tech Buzz is watching, that's on his list one day. He's still trying to get the Flintstones. Yeah, some rare ones in here, man, for sure, dude. And that's money I'll never spend, that's for sure. And some cool stuff over here, man. That Nintendo sign was pretty awesome. They had a sweatshirt from the Mario Brothers, the movie over there, plus that Mario statue, and then this little Donkey Kong Country standee. And then a couple of those Xboxes caught my eye in the box there. This dude had an awesome table of just a mix of like Legos and video games and everything. It's pretty awesome. My kids and I were definitely checking that out. My son's still like building some sets. And yeah, it's kind of cool little Fallout artwork they had there. Yeah, this expo, I mean, it had everything, man. There was, like I said, there was the kids section, dump your kids off. Oh, premium edition games. Yeah, man, I always have to stop by their table. Super Blood Hockey, you see right there. They gave me a copy, man. It was my first ever like review game I ever did for my channel. So, because I'm not gonna ask, man. I'm not gonna reach out to people for that stuff. If it happens to work out and people are like, "Hey, man, do you want to cover this game?" I'd be like, "Sure," but I'm definitely not gonna ask nobody. But yeah, I like their stuff, man. I love that they're keeping physical media alive with their games. Some good stuff. Yeah, as I was saying, this expo had everything, man. They had the kids area, arcade free play. I'll show that here in a little bit. They had decent food prices for the food that they had there. This is amazing posters this guy was selling. My son picked up one. He surprised me. He bought a Fight Club poster. I didn't even know my son liked Fight Club. He's 16, so I was a little but all right. And then yeah, I really wanted that one Ninja Turtles one, but I don't have any room, man. No idea where I would put it if I even got it. So, but yeah, this dude has some awesome stuff, man. Very fair prices too. And then speaking of the Nintendo World Championship, because that game's coming out on a Switch, that special edition Switch version's coming out on 18 July, and I think a lot of people pre-ordered it. Again, you know, I don't want to get in people's way. Like, I try to get a little bit of it from right here, but there's a lot of collector stuff from the actual 1990 World Championship. And I'm guessing this dude in the red hat was involved or something, because some other dude's like interviewing him, or I don't know. I didn't take that much interest in it, so... And then yeah, here is like the area of the free play where they had like a bunch of systems hooked up to televisions, and they were also running like a lot of tournaments. My middle son, Gabriel entered a Mario Kart tournament, and he played for 2 days, man. He did really well, man. I was really surprised, man. I for a kid just coming in off the street, he got 4th 2 days in a row, so not too bad, not too shabby. I'm just glad he had fun. Hey, there's that Emperor again. Watch. You point. Yeah, look at him pointing at me. I'm a weirdo, dude. It's like I owe him money or something. I guess that might be his thing. I don't know. But yeah, man, you try out different systems. Here's the arcade area. I think they had about 40 arcades in total, so not too bad. Walking around here with my sons. We were just checking them out in between my other son, Gabe, having a break from the tournament. Some pretty cool titles. Oh yeah, yep, pinball. Friday had pinball games in there, of course. We got some footage of the Star Wars one down here. It's pretty cool. I like the ones that have like the little screens in the center there like that. It's pretty awesome. Like little mini movies going on in there. Yeah, there's that Star Wars one, man. Yeah, look at that screen, dude. That's so awesome. Yeah, see, a pretty good mix. Some old ones and some new ones in between. And then, dude, check this out. Not this one. This was a sniper gun game, which was cool. You know, if you want to take out some frustrations. But they had Typing of the Dead right here, man. They had Typing of the Dead arcade. This guy right here was just tearing it up on the typewriter. Oh yeah. Monkey Ball. Yeah, dude, I've never seen a Typing of the Dead arcade version before. I didn't even know it existed, so. And then over here you can live out your dreams. Rock band. Like playing one of those old hotel bars. Same crowd, 3 people. Yeah, just pan around, dude, and here you go, man. Just see how freaking massive this entire building was. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Yeah, this is definitely the biggest one I've ever been to. And this footage mostly was from Sunday when it was kind of emptied out a little bit. But still a pretty good amount of people. I mean, even up until, I think on Sunday they were done at 4, but there were still people in there even after 4 o'clock. I have no idea what that is. A tooth, I guess? I don't know. There's Gamer Amers trying to get some footage. Some lady said, not today. And there's the Gibbs, Gemma. Finally got to meet her. I have a photo with her I'll show you in my little collage at the end. There's Mort. Kevin. I didn't get a chance to meet Mort. It never happened. But he's not missing anything. I'm not anybody. Hey, look, everyone! It's my thumbnail. I'd love to have a Deadpool statue like that, man. That's so badass. I would make room for that. Look at that, dude. They had a Turbo Duo inbox. They had an XI. Oh, man. And there she is, Gemma, the Gibbs. I'll have everyone's links in the description, too. There's my man from Video Game Votery, man. So glad we got to finally meet. It's been a while since I had a chance to. Gamer Amer, of course. Always see her at most of these, and Game Dad. Chris from Game Dad. And then Gemma and Brandy and I together. There's Thomas, dude, the nicest dude on earth, man, the Millennial Collector. And then there's Matt and Aaron. And Retro Gaming Pandemic, Jared and Eric, man, they're so nice, man. Jay from Square Pigs. And hey, it's Thor, and look, Jay's photobombing in the background. MXS Retro, I finally got to meet her. She's super nice. And there's Saturn Steve, super cool dude. Steve's a cool dude. And then Biddy Kong's Quest, finally got to meet him, so that was awesome. There's Drew from Nintendo. Pac-Man Case, finally got to meet him, super nice guy. There's Heather from Pixel Parts. You can find her on social media. And there's Tony from Game Central Station. There's my buddy Chris Lamb, dude. He does awesome Game Boy pictures. There's Matt, Retro Wolf 88, dude. And Arkansas Picker. And Kevin from the Game On Network. You all know that guy, Mr. Riggs. Pickin' Preacher. And these dudes, man. Pixel Game Squad. Finally got to meet Riff and Curtis. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it.